So I've never gone live on YouTube. I didn't even know you could go live. So hey guys, how are you doing? It's been so long since I've posted an actual video on YouTube. My name is Coach B. Wiley. For those who don't know, my name is Coach B. Wiley. I'm a professional. Yeah, I'm professional, certified life coach. I specialize in dating and communicating, and I love it. I live it. I live it here. Oh, I'm also an author. Here's my book. So here's my book. Hello, my name is Single, Ready to Mingle. There's my little picture on the back, looking cute. So how are you doing today? So I just got off TikTok and I did a live Q&A all about dating. And a lot of times when I post on here, the subject that stands out the most, I look too zoomed in. The subject that stands out the most is when a guy goes mute. The mute mouth man is what I like to call it. It's when you have an issue when you're dating and you address it, because we don't confront, right? We address. There's a difference. Addressing something is leading with love, and you're literally saying to someone, hey, when you did this, because you got to provide examples, this made me feel like you didn't care, or this made me feel like you are going to abandon me. So that's just a quick example. When you confront, you leading with emotion. You don't ever want to lead with emotion. You always, when dating, you want to lead with the facts. Focus on the facts, leave the emotion behind. There's no need to roll your neck, cuss folk out, yell, because that's not going to get no results. Because if you yelling and cussing at me, if we're on the phone or something, I'm going to block you real quick. But if you in person, I'm going to walk away, because I don't go back and forth with no one, nor should you go back and forth with anyone when it comes to dating dilemmas. Two adults should be able to address your issues with each other and together come up with solutions and resolutions. That's what you do. Now, to the mute mouth man, let's say back to having an issue with the mute mouth man, the mouth goes mute. So instead of him owning whatever it is that he's done or whatever that's annoying and that he's doing purposely, or he doesn't know, or whatever the case may be, he's not supposed to go mute. He is supposed to literally say, okay, I hear you. This is what you said. I'm aware of this. I'm unaware of that. I didn't know. My bad. My fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. The point is for him to own whatever it is. This goes both ways. However, I'm talking to the women about men, right? Us women do stuff. I talk about it all the time on my channel. Get out my comments with that nonsense, because it doesn't make sense. Because everybody makes mistakes. I talk about both sides. Today, I'm talking about dudes. So when the dude goes mute mouth, since all the ladies love the silent treatment and y'all love to want to make a dude talk, don't make him talk. Like, you come to him like you got good sense, and your tone and your body language is good, and you're trying to get answers out of him. And if he outright refuses, he ignores, he leaves you on red, he walks away, whatever he's doing, your job is not to chase him down. Your job is not to try to pull his teeth out of his mouth to get you to talk. Your job is not to go on social media and leave subliminals. Your job is just to do you. Your job is to keep it cute. Go on about your life, whatever it is. If you know that every morning that you fix him breakfast, if you know that every morning you lay his outfit out, do your same routine. Your job isn't to be petty, and a lot of women like to be petty. I don't never understand someone being petty, because what are the results? I'm a solution-based sister. So if I'm being petty, what results am I getting? I'm not getting any results. Because if I'm being petty, that means I'm emotionally unintelligent. That's my opinion. I'm emotionally unintelligent because I'm petty, because I don't know how to open my mouth and communicate with someone and have them communicate back with me. I don't have the intelligence to communicate what I'm feeling, what's going on with me. Instead, I want to be a kid and be petty. That's what petty is for me. And it makes zero sense. Do I know people who are petty? Of course I do. And that's them. Just because they're petty doesn't mean I have to be mad at them or angry at them. I just don't be in relationships with people like that. And it's all good. And I'm living very well over here. I got some coffee. I've been working all day, side note. And it's making me burp because of the dairy. I've been working all day, y'all. I went to Miami. I was in Miami this time last week. And Miami, side note, side story. Miami will kill you. If you will sweat, if you need to lose some weight, go to Miami. If you need to sweat and you want your feet to hurt, go your butt down to Miami. And so I'm back. Today is the first day that I actually feel back to myself, even though I'm sleepy, just because I just didn't get enough sleep. And I got up this morning and I hit the road jack. And I've been running. After this live, I'm done for the night. I'm going to finish watching Lincoln Lawyer in the Lincoln. Matthew McConaughey is in it. Ryan Phillippe. Oh, I love him. He's in it too. It's a really good movie so far, so good. Fell asleep on it last night. Going to finish it today. But back to the dating scene. And a little bit about me. If you don't know now, you know. If you just randomly saw this live video, which I don't know how this is going to go. No one's watching it. I don't see anybody's watching it. But I don't know if this is going to stay on my channel or what's going to happen with this. But I just wanted to hop on this live and just let you know, single lady, if you're dating and you haven't been on the dating scene in quite some time, you don't know what's going on, and you feel nervous, don't feel nervous. Or if you're not used to dating, just because you haven't been on that many dates in your life, just treat this date as a human to human conversation and a good time. Always go somewhere where it's fun. You're going to at least enjoy the food and the drinks. At least enjoy that. Or if you're doing something active, you're going to at least get a little sweat in, get your steps out, whatever. You have to find the good, even if it's not so good of a person, meaning if it doesn't work out in the long run. Not meaning because they trifling and they bad. It just means if it's not going to work out after the first date, at least you enjoyed the scenery and the food and the beverages. That's what I'm saying. And don't get all hyped up to where you overthink. And so now it's like you're interrogating the guy. Don't nobody want to be interrogated. Ain't nobody on trial. You just want the questions to flow. And I always tell you guys, you ladies, when you're dating, you want to ask questions that matter. Asking him what his favorite color is compared to asking him what he learned in his last relationship are two different things. You learning his favorite color, what is that gonna do for y'all? And if y'all decide to keep this party going, it ain't gonna do nothing. You just gonna wear red on every day because you know he like it. Like, that's silly. You need to learn, number one, what kind of communicator he is. Number two, you need to learn, ask him when was the last time he was rejected by anyone, and what was his reaction to that. Then you need to know what he learned from his last relationship, and you also need to know how long he has been single. And he cannot give you a broad answer like it's been a minute. Like, what's a minute? 60 seconds? Because that's a minute to me. So 60 seconds before this day, you were single. You were in a relationship. Got it. No, you need to know exactly like when you broke up, how long you've been single, and things of that nature. You don't need to know who all he dating because it doesn't matter. He ain't your man. And if he was your man, he wouldn't be dating nobody. He wasn't supposed to be dating nobody, but you just need to, it doesn't matter that he's dating other women, is my point. Because this is just a first date. Lastly, if you know that you're dating with the intent to be in a long relationship and or you're married, then his answer should match your answer. Not saying he about to marry you or you about to marry him. His answer should look like, you know what, I'm dating right now. It's been a while. I've been single for 7 months and I'm ready. I'm ready to date and find my person. That's what I'm ready to do. And that's what my intention is. I'm dating with that goal in mind. If he says that, that's good because you want a relationship, he does. Doesn't mean you're going to have one together. It just means you have a common goal. And if he says this, when you ask him, so what is your goal with dating? Why are you dating or something like that? And if he says he's just going with the flow and he's going to just see what happens, that is a red flag. Why is it a red flag? Is it okay to date just to date? Sure. Here's why it's a red flag for you. It's a red flag for you because your intent, your goal is to be in a relationship ultimately. Your goal is not just to get on a boat with no paddle, just going wherever the freaking boat take you and you'll end up where you end up. Absolutely not. So do yourself a favor when you hear those kind of broad answers or those red flaggy answers, don't go on a second date. And y'all ain't gonna listen. A lot of women don't listen. I'm a woman, that's how I know. A lot of us don't listen. And so when you ignore the red flags and you know you're not aligned and his answers ain't matching and the math ain't mathing and he up and down and all around, don't complain because I told you in over 500 videos on this channel about yourself, about the flags, about what you need to do, about being self-aware, about being honest with self, about adopting the I don't give a F mindset, about loving yourself, about understanding your worth. I'm writing books on it. Come on, ladies. I'm literally giving you this free information. Now, what you do with it is what you do with it. However, if you're not choosing to do the right thing for yourself, you cannot complain. You don't have the right. You don't have the right because I'm giving you the free tools. And speaking of free, if you do want to hire me as to be your life coach, you can always go to mymentor.life. The link should be on my page here. You go to mymentor.life and you look me up, Coach B. Wiley. If you want more free videos, because that's what I do here on social media, more content. TikTok is your friend, Coach B. Wiley. Facebook is your friend, Coach B. Wiley. Not so much on Instagram. I am on Instagram. There's a few things on Instagram, but I really don't interact on there about dating and stuff. But other than that, YouTube, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know if you want to work with me. We can do a one-on-one for 60 minutes and I can get you together. Not in just 60 minutes because it takes longer than that. It takes more sessions, but I'm going to get you all the way together. So I just wanted to touch bases here. I have not been on here in an actual video, long-form video, in probably 2 months. Your girl has been busy. I have been literally working around the freaking clock, trying to get my life together, Not like my life is out of control. I wouldn't say it's out of control. Excuse me. I would just say that since that flood, the flood, I was in a flood, my townhouse. So I lost my townhouse and my car that I had at the time a year ago. And 80 to 90% of all my belongings were either destroyed, flooded out, or stolen. And so I've literally had to rebuild. And I'm literally probably at like not ground level anymore of rebuilding. I say on like level 1. I'm on the first floor of like a 90-story building right now, rebuilding. And so I haven't been on social media like I should, but I've decided since I turned 42 followed through, turned 42 in June, I was like, I got to do some things different on social media because there are things that I desire. I have to start tapping into my God-given gifts, which is speaking, educating, and teaching. I've got to just tap into it every single day. So be on the lookout for more content from me, not just every 2 months, pretty much every day. That is a goal I'm setting for myself. So if you like this kind of content on dating and communicating, and if you want to be enlightened on those kind of things, feel free to subscribe to my channel, share with a friend, tell a friend about Coach B. Wiley, because sooner rather than later, you guys, some big things are going to be popping. So just stay tuned and don't forget that you heard it here first. All right, guys, I think that's it. Now, how do I end this? I don't know how to end this. Hold on. I think I hit the X. Let's find out. Yep, that's how you do it.